What you're about to see is a matter of human record. Explain it, we cannot. Disprove it, we cannot. We simply invite you to explore with us the amazing world of the unknown, to take that one step beyond. What you're about to see has haunted the minds of men for 40 years. A miracle or a soldier's fable? You decide. At 22:30 hours on the night of November the 14th, 1915, something happened in the war-darkened skies over Europe. It was seen by a British mortar unit here in Flanders. It was reported by a Russian sentry on the East Prussian front. It interrupted the maneuvers of an Italian infantry company here. It was observed by an Allied reconnaissance plane over the English Channel. Thousands of soldiers from all the nations of Europe ultimately were involved. But in the beginning, there were only 4. French soldiers, an unimportant patrol on a trivial mission, set out on this gloomy November night in 1915 to attack a minor mortar position, kill a few enemy soldiers, and return to its lines. Indeed, a modest beginning for what is now just seconds away.
Think of all the pleasant things a man of my sensitivity could be doing tonight. Watching the ballet, playing the piano, enjoying vintage wines.
A night like this is good for only 2 things: picking pockets or making love. And on your feet.
On your stomach, on your feet, on your stomach, on your feet. Oh, what an unpleasant war.
Those flares, do they mean they've seen us?
Probably.
What will happen?
If they kill enough of us, the next ration of schnapps. If we kill enough of them, perhaps they let us take a bath.
Must feel strange to kill for the first time.
Strange?
Actually, I enjoy it. Each time I kill, I think there's one less Boche between me and those lovely bottles of wine gathering dust in my cellar.
When's that blasted thing going to fall?
Probably hanging from a parachute.
Where do you see a parachute?
How can it just hang there? It's so bright.
Come on. Burn up. Fall. Get down, you fool! Get down, you'll get your heads blown off! Come back here! Come back! Pick up your guns! Come back here! What are you running from? It is only a dirty bush! Think it is just a flare! Oh, my God. My God.
On your feet. On your feet, you pup. At ease, as you were. No need for formality. I am Captain Tremaine of the Adjutant General's office. I've been appointed to defend you at your court-martial tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
What's the big hurry? It's the cooks they should court-martial. They're poisoning the whole army.
I don't know why they chose me. My practice was civil law. What do I know about a mess like this?
It's reassuring to know that our defense is in such good hands.
Well, there's not much of a defense, soldier. Obvious what happened. The charges say it all. Cowardice in the face of the enemy.
Cowardice!
It wasn't that at all.
Quiet. Show respect.
But I wasn't afraid. I mean, I was at first, but it wasn't that.
Do you know who the prosecutor is? Major Lamar of the High Command, that's all. I've just been a captain for the last 2.5 weeks.
I don't suppose the captain would be demoted if he should lose his case.
Oh, don't worry about that. He'll lose all right. It's bang, bang, bang for us.
Well, how can I win? It's all here in black and white. At a time when the Boche are defeating us everywhere, Lamar will eat me up alive. Well, I'll do the best I can. But you'll have to be absolutely honest with me. No need to hold back anything. Sergeant Vai, look at this record. I just don't understand it. The Croix de Guerre. What happened? How could a brave man like you run from the enemy?
Ask the others.
I'm asking you. Look, they're going to make an example of you men. That's why they're doing it so fast. Don't you understand that?
Sir, ask the others.
I really don't want to ask any of you. I don't like to defend cowards.
Why do you call us cowards? What did you want us to do? At first I was blinded by the light. I couldn't see anything. And then I wasn't in the shell hole anymore. I wasn't. I was home.
Home?
Yes. I was home. No, it wasn't my imagination. I was really there. It was morning. I was in the kitchen. Mama was pouring milk for breakfast. And Papa was putting on his working shoes and talking about the day's work. My little sister was there. And through the window I could see the sun, the way it hit the fields. A flock of birds. I was home. And I was happy. And then I felt the rifle in my hand. And I thought, what am I doing with this? So I threw it away. I was home.
In the middle of the battle, a light blinds him and then he's at home. Has a doctor examined this boy lately?
Look, why don't you let us alone? Did we ask for you?
No, and I didn't ask for you.
All right, then, goodbye.
There is no way to speak to an officer.
Get him out of here!
Pauline, shut up or I'll bat your head in.
Do you want to know where I was? Well, listen to this, Captain Fancy Pants. Let me tell you where I was. I was on the deck of the Montez, a rusty little freighter carrying pig iron from South America to Marseille. Flopped on the forward deck, just taking it easy. I never felt like that in my whole life. I was free. I could breathe. There was nobody in the world that I wanted to punch in the mouth. I wanted to stay like that for 100 years. A part of everything. Everything. Tell me I wasn't on that boat. And I'll make you eat all those pencils.
I'm sorry, sir, but what can you expect in today's army?
When that flare burst, I really didn't see a thing.
Well, that's better. Then why did you run?
Somehow the air had changed. It had become soft and warm like summer's night.
In November?
Oh, logic told me it was freezing cold. And yet I felt a warm breeze on my face, and my feet were no longer cold. And the air was suddenly filled with all sorts of remarkable scents. Tangerines, night flowers, dust, the way it settles after it's been watered down. And I think even incense. The kind my aunt used to burn under her favorite saints in church. Feast of odors after the stink of war. I felt an exaltation, a love of life. And the gun in my hand suddenly, well, it suddenly felt obscene. Obscene.
Sergeant, sometimes on a patrol, it's no secret, the men take along a little brandy in their canteens to keep warm.
Ha! Now we were all drunk.
You're all talking like drunks.
Nobody had a drop.
What did you see, Sergeant?
I'm going to look like the world's biggest fool. I was in the kitchen. Mama was pouring milk. I was on a freighter, carrying pig iron. Like incense my aunt used to burn under her favorite saint. They'll laugh me right out of the courtroom. All right, let's begin again.
I continue from the testimony of your men, Sergeant. Let me see. Ah, yes. It wasn't what I saw or smelled, but what I heard. The light could have come from many things, but not the singing. I don't know what they were singing, but it sounded holy, and it was beautiful. I started walking to where I could hear the voices better. Now, all this would be hilarious as a music hall sketch. But within the sound of enemy guns, I find the humor rather hollow. And I am more than a little surprised that the defense counsel would insult the intelligence of this court by introducing such trash as evidence.
It's what the men told me.
And what does the sergeant say? What did the sergeant see, hear, or smell?
I heard the Bosch cannon and machine gun. I smelled, well, there was a dead body in the shell hole. I saw a flare that lasted a long time.
Have you seen no other flares that lasted a long time?
Not like this one. Maybe it was a new Bosch invention. It stayed there for I don't know how long. It was cloudy, and the flare cast shadows against the clouds.
Well, at last we're beginning to hear some sense. You and your men were frightened by shadows and you ran. Is it correct?
Yes, I suppose so, sir.
Well, we should thank the sergeant for putting an end to all this nonsense once and for all. You're excused.
Thank you, sir.
One moment.
The defense counsel has already questioned the witness.
Just one more question, sir. You agree with Major Lamar that you and your men ran from the enemy?
Well, sir, there was this shadow.
You saw the shadow and you and your men ran. That's what you just said, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then I charge you with perjury.
What else could it have been but a shadow?
I am referring to this. On the direct examination, you said, here we are, we walked back to our lines.
That's right.
What's right? Walked or ran?
If I may say so, the distinction is a small one.
Sir, these men are on trial for showing cowardice in the face of the enemy. A coward does not walk.
Walking made them heroes?
Would you have the courage to walk across a battlefield? I beg your pardon, sir. I know that I would not have such courage. I admit I am as confused as anyone by the testimony of these prisoners. When I first talked to them, I thought they were trying to make a fool of me.
And what made the captain change his mind?
Nothing, but that there's an incredible sincerity about these men.
It has been my experience that men on trial for their lives are always incredibly sincere.
Nevertheless, I insist that the records show that they walked.
That the aforementioned soldiers are guilty of having shown cowardice in the face of the enemy. And by a unanimous vote, this court condemned them to the penalty of death by shooting, as provided for by the Code of Military Justice. This court is adjourned.
Right. Face. Color right. March.
Cheer up, Captain. We did a good job. Better than they deserved.
Are you sure that's all it was, sir?
All what was?
I mean what the sergeant said, that the shadow was caused by a flare.
Of course. The rest is rubbish. Be sensible. What else could it have been?
What else could it have been? Good morning.
Is it? It's difficult for us to tell down here.
I'm going to see the commanding general and try to get a stay of execution.
You don't sound hopeful.
I'll do my best.
I think you will. And that's most curious. Why?
I'm a lawyer, that's why.
When you first came down here, you wanted to spit in our eye. But in the courtroom, and now. Don't tell me you actually believe our outrageous stories.
I don't know what I believe. Anyhow, while I'm in town, I could mail your letters if you wish.
When do they get rid of us?
It's scheduled for 1400 hours. No letters, Sergeant?
After 18 years in the Army, I've nobody to write to, sir.
Sergeant, is that all it was? Just a shadow?
If I told them I saw Noah's Ark passing by, would that have saved us?
No, I suppose not.
Oh, Captain, you could do me a favor. When you go into town, you could get me a bottle of good cognac. Something really first-rate, I mean. I would like to have one last taste of first-rate cognac.
Of course.
It wasn't the shadow. And I don't imagine things. I'm as hard-headed as an ox. What I saw, I saw. When I looked up, the flare was still burning bright. And there, as big as the sky itself, was the face of the first man I ever killed. He was an Algerian, maybe even younger than me. And if I didn't cut his throat, he was going to cut mine. Then he was dead. His eyes were staring up at me. That's what I saw. That Algerian kid. And you know how he looked? And if he was saying, "It's all right, my friend. It wasn't your fault." That didn't make me feel any better about it. For there I was again with a gun in my hand and a belt of grenades around my neck. And if it wasn't my fault that Algerian kid was dead, well, then whose fault was it? You think I would say something like that in court and let them laugh at me, too? But if you were to get that cognac, well, I can still drink it, you better hurry, sir.
Could the captain spare a cigarette?
Take them all.
Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you. My grandfather will be so happy. You see, we are all that's left of a family of 7. I'd like to return the captain's kindness.
That's all right.
Would the captain like a sack of white flour? At a reasonable price.
No thanks.
Or fresh butter or eggs? I have a fine Polish ham. Does the captain need any potatoes? A gold watch, in perfect condition. Solid gold. Bite it.
Not after 2. It can't be that late. 10 after 1.
My grandfather thanks you for the cigarettes.
Can you get me some cognac?
But of course.
It's got to be first class.
First class cognac is expensive.
Doesn't matter. I'm not bringing them anything else.
Pardon?
I've got to have it right away. Have to be back at the prison before 2 o'clock.
Our house is at the edge of town.
Get in.
I'll direct you. The Bosch are just a few kilometers behind those woods.
So pretty soon you'll be able to sell them potatoes and ham and butter.
I am learning a few German words. It's a difficult language.
I'm sure.
The cognac is in the cellar. I'll get it.
You do not need a gun. I threw mine in the river. I've been walking through the trees for I don't know how long. I'm tired. Very tired. For me, the war is finished. Let someone else call ready, aim. And let someone else call fire. And let someone else watch 10 young soldiers of the fatherland fall dead on the parade grounds.
What?
Warning to cowards, says the field marshal. An example. Let someone else do it.
What are you talking about?
What if they were telling the truth?
What?
Cowards. They didn't look like cowards.
What are you talking about?
What if each one really did see something?
See something? What?
You wouldn't believe me.
See something? What? Where? What?
There will be no execution until further notice. I'll give you my reasons later. Yes, I sent you an official order. When were you meant to be executed?
Sometime late today.
Operator. Operator. I want to talk to someone in the International Red Cross. Someone with authority to contact the German commander of this sector. Hurry. This is an emergency.
Of everything that happened, perhaps the final miracle was the chance meeting of 2 enemy soldiers because a sergeant wanted a taste of cognac. Within 24 hours, similar reports were coming in from all over Europe. Actually, no one was ever sure of what happened in the sky that dark November night. Ours is one version of the story. There are many others. But the one fact to remember is that more than 1,000 men did see or sense something. In any event, it is a matter of public record that for a while, men could not kill each other. And in the end, if all else is false, that is miracle enough. Next week, one of the most stunning psychic events on record. It began with a garish succession of surprises that shocked all England. It ended with an important change in the very laws by which we live. Have you ever felt that you knew what someone was going to say just before he said it? Or have you ever stepped into a strange room and had the sensation you'd been there before? If you have, you've taken a small step beyond. Now watch a giant step. It begins here, in Wandsworth Prison near London. The year? 1895. Our principal player is one John Marriott. Today is a big day in his life. He's to be hanged.
Come on now then, Johnny lad. No need for you to look at that, you know. Here. Have a smoke. Come on, Johnny boy. You'll go.
It's hot in here. It's hot.
Well, ain't not.
When do they come for me?
6.
What time is it now?
Well, I don't know. 5:30.
Does it take long?
What?
Oh!
Nah.
How long? How long?
Well, I don't know. A couple of minutes, maybe. Now, come on, Johnny, my boy. There's no need for you to be afraid.
Who's afraid?
Well, a bloke as popular with the ladies as what you was.
What do you mean, was? I ain't said yet.
I am the executioner, sir, at your service. This is my assistant.
It's not time yet.
You're quite correct, sir. You have exactly 21 minutes. Will you please step on this scale there?
What do you need my weight for?
$11 stone, sir.
11 stone.
$71 inches.
71 inches. Thank you, John Marriott.
Breakfast here, Johnny boy.
I don't want it.
It's your very last breakfast.
Take the slop away. I don't want it. Can't look at it. I don't...
Are you all right, my son? Is there anything I can do for you? Anything you wish? Any final confession you want to make?
She just sat there, with her head thrown back, laughing at me like I was some kind of worm or something. I didn't mean to kill her, I swear I didn't, but the way she laughed when I caught her with that dandy felucca, all I could see was her throat. I just grabbed it. I grabbed it. And all the time she kept laughing. Her mouth, her voice, I can hear it now, screaming. Her hands scratching at me. Well, maybe she wasn't laughing. Maybe she was only screaming. Sure, there was Phil Lucas, she screamed, and there was Paddy O'Neill, and everybody in London knows all about that. Ooh, it was like a bomb exploding in my ear. I fair went out of my mind.
The Lord is merciful to all his poor sinners.
Oh, I know I'm a sinner. I know the things I've done. Really, if I ever really started to confess. Do you know what I done once? I never told nobody this. I pushed a blind beggar into the gutter and I robbed his tin cup. There was 8 pennies and 4 shillings and half a crown. I meant to pay him back every cent, but I never did. I went to Epsom, see, and I laid a wager on a nag named Alma's Eyes. That nag is still running. There was this sweet old lady there, see, and she'd never seen a race before, so I swapped my ticket with hers, and hers was a winner. Paid 15 to 1. That week, I crawled through every pub from here to Whitehall. That was the week I met Alma. I know, I never should have touched that blind man. And I never should have touched Alma. The things I do because a lady has a pretty pair of eyes. But I can't help myself. Please don't hang me.
You must be brave, my son.
Please.
John Marriott, bend your knees. Pray. Pray.
I can't.
Try, lad.
I can't.
The Lord is my shepherd.
I don't want to die. No. I don't want to die. No.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. There is a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life.
I don't know what could have happened, sir. Really, I don't. I've been the executioner for 19 years, and it's never happened before, sir. We examined that rope very thoroughly, as we always do.
Well, how is he, Doctor? Oh, he's coming around. It was merely shock. There's no physical damage at all.
Are you quite certain?
Quite.
Then let's get on with the execution.
You're wasting your time, Governor. If you think that I'm going to die on your blasted gallows, you've got another think coming, because I'm not.
Marriott, I'm sorry about the accident, but the court has sentenced you to be hanged.
But that's the point, Governor. It wasn't no accident.
Let's get on with it.
Ain't nobody here can kill me. Not if you tried for 100 years and 100 ways. Not you. Not you. Not the executioner. Not nobody.
I said let's get on with it.
Hold on. I haven't had any breakfast. But what you gonna do, hang me without giving me any grub?
I thought you said you didn't want any.
Oh, now I do. It's unhealthy for a man to miss his breakfast.
All right, but hurry.
Oh, good. I haven't had a meal like this since the trial. Gee. You blokes don't hardly give a man time to stow his grub, do you?
Would you stand, please?
I don't mind. Hey! Hey, you blokes are just wasting your time. If you want to know why, I'll tell you. Don't you forget to have a nice lunch waiting for me. I want some roly-poly pie. Hey, where's me brandy? I want me brandy. What kind of a hanging is this?
They'll follow me all the days of my life.
Save your breath, Vicar. They're not hanging me. You're wasting time, mate. You really are. Oh, now, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's my lucky number. Oh, no, I don't want that.
You sure you don't want the odd? Might make it easier for you.
I don't need it any easier, mate.
All right. This time, just to make sure, we'll try it once more. Ready?
You're wasting your time, boys.
You sure you don't want the odd?
No, I don't want the odd. Go a little to the left, a little to the left. Getting so good at this job, I think I might become the executioner. Ooh, that's tight. Wasting your time, Governor. You can't hang me. Why don't you give a...
Enough. Take him back to his cell.
The man who can't be hanged.
But why? Why do you think they're unable to hang you, Mr. Marriott?
Ooh, maybe there's a good angel watching over me.
More than likely it's the devil, I'd say.
Oh, I don't much mind who's watching over me, angel or devil. Just so long as it's somebody with influence.
As a matter of fact, quite a lot of people with influence are interested in you, Mr. Marriott.
Oh.
Your case is being debated right now in the House of Commons. Mr. Gladstone thinks that you should be set free, that you've suffered enough.
Well, now, that makes two of us.
But seriously, Mr. Marriott, don't you have some theory as to why you couldn't be hanged?
Oh, I know why I couldn't be hanged. And if one of your high and mighty papers is willing to pay 500 quid for the information.
500 pounds? That's not very likely.
Then I'm not very likely to tell. I wager you hate to see me go, eh, Governor?
I hate to see anyone make justice look foolish.
Oh, come now, Governor, don't take on so. If you was to put me up on that there gallows 50 times, you still couldn't hang me.
Now go on home, Marriott.
You want another try at me neck, Governor? I'd be glad to oblige.
Now get out of here.
You're smart not to take me up, Governor, because I'd win sure as I'm standing here. You know how I know? Well, you listen, and I'll tell you. Just when they was pulling that hood over my head and the rope snapped, I saw how old John Marriott was going to die. And it wasn't on no gallows.
I said get out.
It's your jail, Governor.
Now go home, will you?
I'm going to die in a most amazing way, Governor. In a most remarkable way. Another one, Georgie, and some more for Molly, too. Don't let them ruby lips get dry. You know, when they takes you to the gallows, they offers you a glass of brandy. Now, ain't that sweet of them?
Oh, I bet you had the old bottle, eh, Johnny?
Almost. You should have seen their faces when them gallows wouldn't work. That bloomin' executioner, he kept kicking that release bolt till I thought he'd have a stroke.
You with that noose around your neck. Weren't you scared?
Scared? What for? They couldn't hang me, not if they tried, till doomsday.
Oh, come off it, Johnny. How could you know?
Devil himself whispered in my ear.
Johnny!
Oh, Liz!
Johnny!
Where have you been, oh, you blooming
Johnny,
like a rose?
You know who's
all
coming in
flush
here?
like...
Will Cooper!
Did you miss me while I was
Johnny,
in the juggling?
Johnny, Will, he's coming, he's coming.
Come on, give us a kiss. Oh.
Johnny, he's got a gun.
Come on, Liz. Have an ale. 2 ales, Georgie. 1 for Liz and 1 for Will when he gets here.
Ain't you afraid he'll kill you?
Will, no. Will's a mouse, not a lion. You want to know how I'm going to die? I'll tell you. There's only one way I can die. One way and no other. Now, gather round. Gather round and I'll tell you about my vision. Though the press offer me 500 quid, I won't charge you a farthing.
Johnny, Johnny.
Old Johnny Marriott's going to die at the foot of a lion right here on the streets of London. That's how it's going to be, I know. I was standing there on them gallows. I was standing there with that white hood over my head. And I heard them release the lever, and I heard them trapdoors swinging open, and I felt myself falling. And while I was falling, the inside of that hood lit up like 1,000,000 candles. And there I was, lying dead at the feet of a lion, right here on the streets of London. And I knew that's how it had to be. That way, and no other!
Turn around, John.
Another ale, Georgie.
If you think you can kill my sister and go scot-free, you've got another thing coming.
Too much head on that ale, Georgie. Turn around, John, or I'll shoot you right in the back! That's better, Georgie. Hey, you know Alma Cooper, that girl what I strangled? Well, I hear her brother's looking for revenge. Now, you tell him, will you? You tell him that if Alma were alive, I'd kill her again right now. Because she deserved everything she got. And you deserve what you're gonna get, John Marriott. Try it again, Will. You couldn't hurt me. You couldn't hurt me with a cannonball. Not with a whole regiment of grenadiers to back you up. You couldn't hurt me unless you could bring the jungles of Africa up here to London. Well, that's to wake you up. Now lift up that pistol and shoot. Bang that piano. Let's have some dancing. What is it, a funeral? Ooh. Oh, now, what's wrong? What's everybody looking at me like that for? What do you think I am, some sort of spook? Oh, put your mind at rest on flesh and blood. Yes, and when that lion finally catches up with me, I'll prove it. Yes, I'll prove it. The devil himself. Oh, blast the lot of you. I hope every one of you rot. I'm no more haunted than you are. You're all gonna die, same as me. Only difference is, I know how. Johnny Marriott, Esquire, will face any lion, living or dead, and spit in his blooming eye. Hello. Hello. Oh, there you are, you beast. Ooh, you big big, ain't you? I suppose if you got me in your jaws, there wouldn't be much left now, would there? Who said I was to die at the foot of a lion anyways? Well, if you're going to do me, you do me now, here. Come on. Take him on. Drag him on. Well, I'm feeling a bit thirsty, so ta-ta, old cats. What are you doing here at this hour? Hey, come here, you. Come here. Come here. Hey, come back there. Come back there. Hey, come back. Blimey. He's broke his blooming neck. He's stone dead.
Find them all over London. The symbol of Britain, you know. In a moment, something about next week. Mitchell Campion looks like any normal, average American male. But as you will see next week, he once took a long, long step into his past and his future at one and the same moment. A step that thrust him head on into one of the deepest mysteries of life.